Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everybody, how are you? I hope you are fine. Thank you so much you watching my lecture today. I would like to explain my second chapter, that is Islamic way when handle unemployment. Because my English is limited, so better we use graphical analysis. I hope you can capture what is my idea. Thank you. So in graphical, we use Cartesian diagram. In labor market, that is labor, and here is zero, and here is wages. Horizontal axis is labor, and vertical axis is wages. Demand for labor can graph like this line. We say this D1, and then we use other color, supply here, and equilibrium is here. For instance, equilibrium should happen in the level of W1. In the cases of unemployment happen, which is happen in the market higher than in the level of equilibrium. For instance, which is happen here in the W2. So in this case, demand only in the A level and supply in the B level. So the distance A and B is unemployment. And market only results the employment in the L1 here. Unemployment in this case so very high, A and B. In the conventional approach, people or experts use demand side. Yeah, that is how to save the D curve, demand curve, the black line to the right. So become to D2 here. In the third country, in the LDC, low development countries, it's very difficult to shape the demand for labor to the right. What does it mean? It is to boost investment, and the second, government as the last resort, government should give to the people public work, or government should give free money so people will have income, and then from the income the people will expand the income, and the industry will be respond, and the industry will recruit labor. In the reality, this is very difficult. So in the LDCs, unemployment so high, even in the developed countries, also unemployment still high. What is Islam concept to solve this case? That is, demand side is okay. Investment is not against the Islamic teaching. Islam also agree with investment, and with investment will give to the labor many jobs. But beside demand side, Islam also agree with demand side. For instance, government to guarantee minimum level of income to the people. to release what we call du'afa, the poor people. But beside demand side, Islam also has concept about supply side. Supply should be also shipped to the left from S1 to S2. What is the meaning? This is the meaning that some labor should be drawn back home from the labor market, back to home. What is the mean? They should work, should handle domestic job. What is domestic job? The most important one is to educate children, and the second, of course, to handle domestic job, cooking, washing, and housekeeping, etc. Even not be directly pay, it is also have some financial effect, because if the people do not cook, they will be pay, they will be buy outside. The most important one in this case is education of children. For instance, who drawback is some women, for instance, 10% of women. Islam also do not forbid women working outside. It is permissible. It's possible and permissible. But in the case of unemployment happen, 10% or 20% of them should be drawn back to home to handle housekeeping a job. And the most important one is education of children. This is like investment with a hypothesis that if the children educated by mother at home, in the future time when they enter to the market, when they become teenage and enter to the market, they will have better quality. So the hypothesis will be make research. It is right or not that children with mother education who stay home, it is better than children or labor with mother working outside. So I think, of course, this is a very complicated research. Should be include in this case psychologist and then maybe sociologist or anthropologist. So this multidiscipline research, but basically on this theory or hypothesize that children who educate at home with mother is better besides school is better quality than children without that. It is the explanation of how Islamic way to handle unemployment. Thank you so much. See you at the time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.